Moon in Taurus. So Taurus is fixed Earth, and even that as a metaphor, if you think about it, it's soil, it's ground. It's very very hard to move without putting a lot of effort into it. So the emotional life of a Taurus moon is very steady and usually very very stable. So even when they're going through challenging times, it will take a long time before they show any kind of stress or strain around how they're managing their emotions, or maybe even before they've realized that they're having to manage their emotions. They're very sensual. Their emotional security comes from having this all of their physical sensations met. So a nice environment, good food, good company, all the five senses. So if they're sensually stimulated and happy, emotionally they feel very very secure. They tend to be long tempered, but when they do react to something, it's very strong. They have a very fixed mindset and set views, which they're really not too easily swayed by. So if they make an emotional choice, it might take a very very long time before they review those choices, even if other things in their lives are showing big warning signs as to maybe it's time to reflect and review those choices. Um, Sensuality is the word that keeps coming to me as the important focal point for Taurus Moon. If they are feeling outside of their comfort zone emotionally, the chances are they're not going to gravitate towards whatever those things are, whether they're situations or people. They may have had very functional parents, so parents who um, were a bit materialistic, not necessarily in a superficial way, but the things around them had importance, whether it was home or status or um, just having all the physical needs met may have been very very important for the parents, and then that has been passed on to the Taurus moon. Needing that sense of feeling stable allows them to go out and take what they would consider to be risks, what any other moon sign would consider to be very, very measured, calculated, well thought out choices. So the Taurus moon is slow and steady. And often Taurus moons in love have already decided that they're going to be with that person, and then they just methodically plod along to getting that person to be part of their life. So you might be being wooed by a Taurus moon, and in their head, it's working, and they will just keep going and keep going and keep going, and that's what they've fixated on, and that's what they've decided, so that's what they're going to have. So sometimes Taurus moons can seem like they're a bit stubborn if you start to say you're not interested, or it just doesn't compute to them. So when they've made a sensual based decision, this is how I feel, this is how it feels in my body, this is what I want, and that's where I'm going, it's very, very hard to move them off that path. So if you do happen to be a love interest of the Taurus moon, you may well be for their entire life, even if the relationship doesn't work out.